Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new Football Manager video in the saddle, episode number 24, and we are knocking on the door of the playoffs. As you can see then, start of a new week, it's a Monday, but we are ready and raring to go. You can't see it at the moment because I haven't put the league table on, but there we go, 7th position right now. We have been continuing our good form, recapturing the season, and we are level on points with 6th place Coventry, just goal difference, which isn't that high for us this year. Last year we had a storming goal difference, this year not so much, but the form is very, very good. And today, two big games. First of all, MK Dons, who are 4th, and then we do have Bradford City, who are in 8th, who are just behind us. So two huge games in the whole face of it. But the form then, and as you can see, last time out, a 1-1 draw against Rotherham. Not a bad result in the whole face of it, and a pretty good November month. A win against Wickham, who are bottom of the league. Easy stuff. Eddie Brown with 2, Ronan Darcy on the score sheet 2. FA Cup first round, Callum Gribben did the business as we beat League 2 Chesterfield, come from behind to beat them as well. So good heart from the boys. And then it went a little bit sour. Leasing.com trophy. I said in the last episode, I thought we were already through. We definitely weren't. We had to win and we didn't. We lost 2-0 to Burnley and we're out. So that's that competition gone. Don't need that, gone. Then the return game against Wickham, which in a League 1 fixture list was really weird, but we played them again and beat them again. Callum Gribben getting 2, really good stuff from him. Brentford beaten 2-0 away from home, Dylan Levitt and Eddie Brown. And then a late winner against MK Dons in the FA Cup second round. Dylan Levitt again at the last minute, scoring late, and a 1-1 draw against Hull was okay. A late equaliser against us, so we knew how it felt. It is what it is, but we sat in 7th, and as we say, two big games, MK Dons and Bradford. How are MK Dons been getting on lately? They're in 4th, so you would think pretty well, but actually they've lost their last 2, which includes us. Their last game was against us. We've had a game in between. That's harsh. But interestingly, it is my 200th game in Football Management when I play against MK Dons today, so that's pretty cool. Can I have a look at my stats? I'm intrigued by my stats because we haven't really looked at it once yet. This is my profile at the moment. And if we go down to career stats, we've played 199 games, as we're aware. 99 of them win. So if we win, it'll be our 100th club win with Walsall as well in our career, which is really good. Lots of goals, but lots of goals against as well, is what I would say. Win percentage is just under half, which is pretty good. And 1 promotion, but no cups or league wins yet. So I'd like a trophy. Okay, then this is the team for today then, and it might surprise a few, but I'll explain it. Normally in goal, we're going to play Mark Little at right back. He came to me asking for some game time. I decided to give him some, and since then he's been putting in pretty good performances. Nothing below a 6.9, and for a right back, I'll take that. It's not great, but it's not terrible either, so I will take that. Akinola and Williams have become a real partnership at the back. Reece Williams has really come on. And like I say, really solid performances all the way through. He missed the game against Burnley and we lost. I don't know if that was important, but it was our only loss. And he's been really superb. Hopefully he can do it again today. We do have a left back, Sean Mackey, who played in the last episode. And again, he's kept his place. He's done really well since coming in. Again, nothing below a 6.9, 6.8 there, sorry. But before that was when we weren't really playing him. So since coming in the last episode, he's done well. He keeps his place. Zambarek, and it's going to be Nia Kirby over Paris Magoma in the midfield. Nia Kirby, again, has come in and played okay. He's been in and out. 6.6, 6.7. I could bring in Paris Magoma, but Paris Magoma isn't quite fit because of a strained knee ligament. So Nia Kirby's probably the better option over Elliot Watt. So we'll put Kirby in there. On the right-hand side, Sean Hussey plays. Again, I've been able to use the squad quite a lot. He hasn't played in the last 4 games, to be fair. His last game was Burnley. But the reason he's coming in is Dennis Politic. One, isn't fully fit for this. And also, last time out, a 6.5 and a 6.6 before that. It doesn't deserve keeping in the squad. So we will drop him for this one and bring in Hussey. He gets another opportunity. Levitt behind the striker. I have been playing Ronan Darcy, who's been asking for some game time. And he's been getting some and actually playing okay. But a 6.5 against Wickham. And since then, Dylan Levitt's been on a storm. He has been an unused substitute, so I do have to try and get him a bit more game time if possible. But that's Dylan Levitt's 3 games. A 6.8 last time out, though. Not terrible. Pretty good, actually. But Ronan Darcy, he's waiting in the wings. Callum Gribben on the left-hand side then has been stellar. Stellar, I would say, over the run. 2 9 performances and 2 goals each in that position. And then we dropped him for Burnley. That Burnley game, we changed our squad and we lost. So that says a lot. Eddie Brown up front then. No doubt that our form over the past few months, since the bad start to the season, is to do with Eddie Brown being back. 11 goals in 18 appearances. Superb. We do know all about MK Dons. They beat us in the last game we played against them. Well, not the cup game, the last league game we played against them. Obviously, we've recently played them, so we do know all about them. Hopefully, we can do something similar to that cup game as a highlight immediately from the kickoff. Chapman coming forward. We haven't touched the ball yet. We have now. It's blocked, and it could actually lead to a Walsall break. Eddie Brown, good ball. Dylan Levitt, he hasn't got many options, so Dylan Levitt will go on his own, hits the side netting. Okay, highlight, and it seems to be going in our favour, which is good. Zambarek, unless he loses it there. The ball was a little bit risky. He didn't have many options. Nia Kirby couldn't get anywhere near it, but we've seemingly won it back. Sean Mackey with a good tackle, and now we've released Dylan Levitt. A lot of space for Levitt to come into, and that's what you would like to see. He's played Eddie Brown in behind, and Eddie Brown has found the back of the net. Eddie Brown. I'll let you do the na-na-na-nas. When Dylan Levitt has that amount of space, you know that something's about to happen, and it's a lovely ball through. Eddie Brown's finish in off the near post. I think the keeper's got a touch to it, but Eddie Brown scores again. His 12th goal of the season. We have a big lead here. Half-time on the horizon here. We haven't seen a lot from MK Dons so far, and there is the half-time whistle. We lead by a goal to nil. It looks close on the stats. In fact, you'd probably say they shaded it, but we've looked good going forward. We've got ourselves a goal. It's going to be a tight game. If we can just ground this out now, it'd be fantastic. I'm going to say to them, guard against complacency. The job is not done by a long way. This is very tight. We just need to keep calm, keep concentrating, and keep in control of ourselves. Really, at the moment, sound like a fitness spiritual guru there. Keep in control of ourselves. I'm not sure if it would really sort of motivate me either. Okay, we're up to 65 minutes on the clock now, and I'm thinking about a couple of changes. I'm going to pause it there. If we look at our team, we're not playing horrifically well, neither are they, but we've got just enough. I'm thinking maybe Callum Gribbin, who's on a 70%, probably should come off. We do have Josh Ginley on the bench. 6.6 from Callum Gribbin isn't fantastic, so Josh Ginley will come in. But apart from that, is it worth changing much more? At the moment, probably not. I mean, you'd look at maybe Ronan Darcy for Nia Kirby or something like that, or Elliot Watt for Nia Kirby in the middle, because they're not playing that well. Actually, that's what we'll do. Elliot Watt comes on for Nia Kirby. And with 20 minutes to go now, we just need to really stay focused. Okay, MK Dons have a free kick. McCowan whips it in. We're not great from set pieces. We've suddenly hacked it clear, but I feel like this highlight's going to continue. Healy, if he loses it there, we'd be in. That was the highlight. Okay, I'll take that. Take that as a highlight. Carry on. We are still going. 10 minutes to go here. Last time I went defensive in the last episode, it nearly cost us. I'm not going to do it this time. I'm going to let time run through as a highlight. We've got the ball, so it could be 2-0 here, but it could be a gutter punch. Again, Little. What? Can he find a cross? Levitt has played in Sean Hussey. Oh, he should score, really. He should score. We're playing on. It should be the end of it, you would think. It's maybe Josh Ginley. He should score as well. Two big moments. Big chances. Hopefully they're not going to mean a thing. Time is flying through. There's a minute to go and MK Dons have a highlight. Don't do this to me again. It's whipped in. We might be able to break. We do, actually. Eddie Brown, and I'll have this. Maybe it will be 2-0. Eddie Brown, can he find the right pass or go all on his own? It's a good save by Cairns, but it's not going to matter too much. Surely that's it. End the highlight and blow your whistle, ref, please. There's 30 seconds to go. There's 30 seconds to go here. We've won it back. Is this going to be an end-of-game highlight as well? It looks like it might be that way. Mackey has been fouled by O'Sullivan, and that should see us through. A massive 3 points here for Walsall. Surely, referee, blow your whistle. I'm getting nervous now. Massive. We're into 6th place with this, and we are just a point behind MK Dons. It's so tight in that top 6, but we've done it. Eddie Brown, that is what he brings to the team. This is a game where you do not win without Eddie Brown. I know that sounds obvious because he scored the goal, but it's been a really tight game. There's not been much in it, and we just needed that one piece of class, one piece of finishing brilliance, and we got it from Eddie Brown. Because we're in League One, we don't stop for it, but at the moment, the World Cup quarter-finals were happening, and as you can see there, England have beaten Argentina by a 1-0. Harry Kane getting the goal. Well, could England win a World Cup here? Holland are also through. They beat Germany, Brazil beat Croatia, and Italy beat Turkey, which means in the semi-finals of the FIFA World Cup 2022, in Qatar. It's Brazil versus England and Italy versus Holland. So huge, huge. We'll see how that turns out next episode if I can remember. But first of all, we've got to get a job done here. 6th place, Walsall take on 8th place Bradford. Bradford will be up for this because they can claw us back with a victory. This is the team that's going to play just the 2 changes, and I'll explain them. So the goalkeeper in the back 4, as you were, pretty good stuff. Niall Mason at the moment, unfortunately for him, isn't getting a look in. He's had a pretty good season. Nowhere near the assist that he got last year, of course, but pretty good. But Mark Little's done all right since coming in. I don't want to change what seemingly is working at the moment. I am making a couple of changes in midfield, though. Ronan Darcy's going to come in the Mazzala role. Niall Kirby at 6.4 last time out. Not great. We could put Elliot Watt in there, but Darcy's asking for game time. He can play the role quite well, and I think technically he adds a little bit more, like Paris Magoma does sometimes. And Paris Magoma's injured, so Darcy makes sense. And on the right-hand side, Dennis Politic comes in for Sean Hossey, a 6.3 last time out. Yeah, back out the team if you put in performances like that, I'm afraid. So Dennis Politic comes in. But apart from that, we're ready and raring to go. A little bit more attacking intent in our team now, especially as the other midfield slot is a more technical player. Hopefully that means we can really, really use the ball well today. A 4-4-2 for Bradford. A 4-4-2. Away from home again. 2 big away games then in this episode. And hopefully we got 3 points from one. We can hopefully get another 3 points on the board here. It'd be a big, big 3 points. A statement, really. 20 minutes in, not a lot is happening. It's a very, very dull game so far. Again, I don't think that's a bad thing for us, because with Eddie Brown, Callum Gribben, Politic or Levitt, any one of them are a match winner on their own. Darcy as well, Zambarek too. We saw that in the last episode. Any one of them can come up with a piece of magic. And if that's all it takes to win a game like this, that's all we need. Half time then, we've not saw one highlight. They have been slightly edging it, so I am going to say I'm far from pleased and just sort of give them a little bit of a kick up the backside. It still just needs one piece of quality. That's genuinely all this needs. It's going to be a free kick for them. It's whipped in, headed away. Darcy there really needs to get control of it. He needs to see his surroundings a bit more. He didn't, and we've lost the counter-attacking opportunity, it seems. Anyway, it's all the way back with Hornby, so we'll see what happens from this. Can we win the header? We should do. Williams did comfortably, and actually now it could be the away Walsall shirts, blue Walsall shirts coming forward. What a ball from Dylan Levitt. Politic on the right. Can he find a cross here? He's gone back to Mark Little. He needs to find something, really. It's a good cross. Callum Gribben's there. And just like that, the game turns on its head. Callum Gribben's 10th of the season. Brilliant. Politic back to Little. And I wondered where we were going with this cross, because it's a little bit long, but it's actually well done to the back post. And Callum Gribben, he's been in goal-scoring form this season, probably more than any other season, it seems. And he scored a big, big goal for us there. Highlight, though, the goal seems to maybe have opened the game up. Bradford coming forward, but Politics nipped straight in there. And a second goal on the break here might be a dampener for their spirits. Callum Gribben's in again. Callum Gribben, what a save. What a ball by Dennis Politic, by the way. Gribben's took it down perfectly as well. And it's a really, really good save. You can't knock the keeper there. Fabulous save. Fabulous save that has kept his team in it right now. So fair play to him. 20 minutes to go here. We're not playing fantastically, but we seem to be getting the job done at the moment. The worst player on the pitch so far is Eddie Brown. And actually, I'm going to give Marvin Jones 20 minutes to try and impress. Apart from that, I mean, in terms of tired-wise, everyone's looking okay. You could argue maybe Dylan Levitt off and Niall Kirby on maybe, or Elliot Watt. But I'm just going to make that one change and see if we can maybe nick another goal. A second goal here, and it's a good win. Right, 10 minutes to go. And I was about to say I'm not going to make any changes because it seems like the game's flying through. But there is a highlight. Sean Mackey's won it, though. And maybe it might be a Walsall highlight. Gribben still going. He's now lost it. And now Goldthorpe. And this might be a killer blow for us. Bradford coming forward. Goldthorpe's going all the way. Oh, what a finish. Elliot Goldthorpe. Don't put 2 L's in his name because he's not dealt us an L, to be fair, so it's fine. It's a super finish. It really is a good finish. He's nicked it away. Obviously, Sean Mackey's up there, so you can't really blame him, but I wonder about whether the centre-back should be going out to him a bit more. It's not a loss here. The draw isn't a bad result away from home. Again, we stay in this hard-to-beat motto right now. Don't do that. Mackey's got himself sent off here. Sean Mackey's off. That might be the highlight, so a 1-1 draw doesn't look like a bad thing now that we've gone down to 10. Get away from Valley Parade with the 1-1 and we keep our place in the playoffs. 5 minutes of added time. I don't know where they've got that from because there hasn't been many shots as it was. It doesn't seem to matter though. We are flying through, and there it is. Bradford 1, Walsall 1. Slightly disappointing to concede in the final 10 minutes, but on the base of it, you can't argue that it was a very, very tight game. The point... we're back out. Geez, where have Brentford come from? They've got a game in hand on us as well. It is so tight at that top there. It's going to be very, 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 very interesting. So where do we meet next, I hear you saying? It's a simple one. You can see it right there. What an FA Cup third round draw that is. Aston Villa away. Villa are in the Premier League, but bottom of it, interestingly. And seemingly not doing so well this season. Wow, they've done all right in friendlies in this break, but apart from that, that is horrendous form. That is me at Newcastle on a stream save form. That is, wow. Obviously, I'm guessing no Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish is still there. Jack Grealish is still there. John McGinn's still there. Douglas Luiz is now a centre-back, apparently. Okay. Freddie Gilbert is still there. Wesley up front. Hepburn Murphy getting some game time, which is pretty weird. Trezeguet, Bjorn Engels, Andre Green, O'Hare and Ramsey from the Youth Academy. Nakamba, Doyle Hayes. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But we're going to have them next episode in the FA Cup. And Portsmouth just before it, who are second in our league. If we go back to our league, Portsmouth Thank you. Portsmouth second. They beat us on the opening day of the season. Can we get some revenge and maybe push ourselves up? Because there's only 6 points between that and automatic promotions. We're only in December. There's still a long way to go. It's going to be very, very, very interesting. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the episode. A big, big episode. 2 games. We've stayed unbeaten again. Really, really good stuff from us. Hopefully we continue that. I'm going to play Ipswich and then come back to you on Friday with a big double header. I'm going to record it today, to be fair, because I'm in the mood for this, but you'll see it on Friday, so don't worry. On Wednesday, of course, Total Extreme Wrestling 2020 is here on the channel. Second episode. Last week's episode was amazing. Thank you so much for all the support and the views and the likes and hopefully a few of you who came over and subscribed to the channel for that video is watching this, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. That will be back on Wednesday with some huge matchups that we announced last week, so make sure you watch that. Like and subscribe and all the business. Until next time, peace.